Today I am going to share my delicious recipe of carrot soup slash lentils. So it's like lentils plus carrot soup. You guys, if you have a good recipe yourself in a soup, please leave a comment. Let me know what kind of soup is your favorite and which one should I use to cook for my children. My channel is like universal. I got people watching all over the world. Jamaica, Africa, Netherlands, Spain. You guys know how to make delicious soups. So please, I beg, please, just share like the name of the soup with me and the country where you're from, so that I can use it to make my soup, and I will make a video on it and taste it to see how it went. Yeah. What's up guys, welcome to another video from Cherry Ado. If you're new here, my name is Cherry Ado. I'm a content creator slash YouTuber slash musician, and I just create content around my life, my music. And today I am gonna share my delicious recipe of carrot soup slash lentils. So it's like lentils plus carrot soup. It's very tasty. I give it a little twist by adding some peppers. This is like habanero peppers, and these are not so spicy as the normal peppers I use, which the name is not Madame Jeanette. I don't know how the red pepper is called, but we have the yellow one and the red one, and I used to use the red one and they are very spicy. My children always complain, Mama, the food is too spicy, but this one is a little less spicy, and I think it has like a special bite to it. When I use this, it's a little bit less spicy and it got like an extra flavor to it. So in my last video where I went to the market with the children, if you didn't see the video, you can check the link out here or here. I never know which side to point, but you get the message. I said this were like snack paprikas, but this is not a snack paprika, this is a pepper. And I found it out because I ate it like that and I was like, this is a hot paprika. But I can handle pepper very good, so it didn't affect me that much. I'm just happy the children didn't do that, because they would be like, ah, that would be a disaster. So yes, let me start with my cooking video. So I'm gonna use this whole thing of carrot, because I'm gonna make a lot. I'm gonna make a lot because the children really love this soup. They love my soup anyway, but this one in particular, and they love lentils, and so I'm gonna make a lot, and I will use all this carrot. I think I will use like almost all of this. Yeah, I use 4 peppers. If you want to use like the other one, it's fine. You can just use 1. I think that's enough. I don't add all this ginger, but maybe half. But I will add all this garlic because I love garlic. Yes, I will use an onion, and this is the sweet bell pepper, like paprika, and this is just for extra taste and color. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, I want to add something to this video, by the way, because like you can see, there's like a light shining in my glasses, and I can see this light is, you know, I'm looking better in this camera than my previous videos. So I want to point out how I did that, and to be specific, 1 second, I do that with this, and this is like a small camera light which you put on the side of your camera. I will take it off for a minute. Look, you see the difference, how dark it is in my, and now it's like light. You see the difference. So I just wanted to show that for anybody that's struggling with the same problem. This is a light. I think they have it also for a GoPro, I don't know, but I am using the Action 4 from DJI. And this is what I bought, and it's so helpful. Every time I'm in a dark space, I just click this on. You know, you just on it. You can charge it very easy through charging point right here. There's a charging point, USB-C, like anything else nowadays. And then you just click it. I don't know if you hear that, but click. It's that simple. And it's a game changer. So I wanted to throw that in there just for other people like me struggling with lighting. Light is very important. So yeah, now we can get started. Okay, let me start with the carrots. Let me start peeling the carrots. Oh, and another thing, I always like to start my soup with boiled water because it's a lifesaver. It's totally a lifesaver and a time saver. It just saves a lot of time because if you have a big pan, it takes a lot of time for that water to boil. So I always use the water boiler. So I've been struggling a little bit on finding something to eat for me and the children, especially in the afternoon, because here in the Netherlands they don't have like a fancy cafeteria in the school like in America, or they bring, like in Africa you just get a full meal to your school, like fufu and stew, veggies, like a full meal they give the children to school, and they warm it in the school and they just eat. But here you don't have that. Maybe in some schools you have like cafeteria. Here when you go to like the next step, like the middelbare, I will have to look that word up, but middelbare school, then they have cafeteria where you can buy food. It's not free, you need to buy. And if you don't have money, well, you better bring your own food because nobody's gonna give you food. That's how it goes here in Netherlands, in the Netherlands. So since they don't have a cafeteria in the school, I've been looking for something to eat in the afternoon, and they eat already a lot of bread because they don't have a cafeteria in the school. I was looking for something that I can use, like, okay, what can we eat in the afternoon which not contains too much meat, too much fat, too much glutes, you know, something simple and easy to make and that everybody in my house can eat. And I came to soup. I love to make soup. I think I am like a soup specialist because all my soups are good. All my soups taste like heavenly, and my children think so too. They always like my soup. So I started to make soup in the afternoon, and sometimes they add bread, sometimes they eat it like that, sometimes I add a little bit chicken or shrimps, but usually I just make soup out of veggies. So today I'm making my soup with lentils and carrots. Lentils are very full with protein, which I need for the gymming, and carrots are just giving the sugary taste to it. Yeah, they just give a sweet and sugary taste to the food. I peeled all the carrots. Voila. I'm still drinking my morning shake, so if you see me drinking this is my special shake. I will share a recipe with y'all on my short feed, and you can also check it in my video I made last week where I am sharing my morning routine with you guys. Now I will just cut it not too big, not too small. The bigger you cut it, the longer it takes to cook. And the ends I put away, of course. Yeah, so in case you are looking for something you can make for your children or for yourself, the soups are such a quick solution. Yeah, it's such a quick and easy solution for you to do other things too, and to just eat something healthy. I love soup every day. Now I make soup mostly for 2 days, and I just I eat it for 2 days. I'm now hitting the gym hard, so certain things I'm not supposed to eat, like bread, pastas, sugar, which is pretty well the cause of all this fat I have carried along all my life. You know, where I grew up, we eat a lot of potato. And potato just has a lot of starch. And it's great in soups, by the way. It's very good to add to your soup, just to make it thicker. But today I'm using lentils, and lentils already make the soup thick. But the potato just adds that extra thickness to any of my soups. But it does have a lot of starch and sugar, and yeah, I think that is where I got my luscious body from. Well, it's getting less, and I'm very proud of my achievement. I'm really proud of that. I'm working hard in the gym, and these soups also help to add extra health to my routines. The goal for me now is to lose all the fat. You know, the fat that is too much, I have to lose it. I want to lose it. And then when I lost it, that is when I'm going to start the power training. That is when I'm going to start to put in the time and effort to really focus on the legs, the bum, the belly, the arms, you know. But for now, it's just losing weight. That's it. Use this one. This is my pan, and I'm just gonna put all the carrots inside. I forgot to wash them, so that is what I'm gonna do quickly. Let me quickly rinse them. I don't really think you need to wash them thoroughly, because you already peeled them, and the peel is where all the dirt and the bacteria are. Since I peeled it away already, I don't think this is really necessary, but better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Alright, put them back in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna wash these lentils. These are the whole ones. Oh no, these are the half ones. These are the half. This is better for your soup because they are easier. Well, this is a mix actually. I mixed it. But the half is better for this soup because it's easier to grind. The whole ones take a little bit longer. But you can also use them, it's no problem. You can use any you like. So I'm just gonna use the whole pot, since I'm gonna make a big pan. With lentils and beans, you need to be careful because sometimes you find like little overripe lentils like this one. And they just, they don't get soft and they end up like stone in your belly or between your teeth, and it can be like really painful if you bite on that. Especially in beans, you find a lot of stones, and beans that are like, how do you call that? Overdone? Over hard? I think you know what I'm saying, right? especially beans that are too hard. It can destroy your teeth, so you always have to check that. Watch it very good. Okay, I will add this to my carrots. And voila. Now let me start with the garlic and the onion, the pepper. I will use, let me use one more because I'm going to make a big pan. I'm going to make a big pan, so I use one more pepper. Since I'm going to blend everything with this thing, I'm just going to chop it like in three and add it together with a half of onion. Again, this is a big pan of soup, so I'm gonna add another onion, but these are really big, so I will just add this red onion. And the white one are really big, so this is better. Just cut it like that. I love garlic. Garlic is like, I cook every day with garlic. It is tasty, it brings flavor to your food, and it's very healthy. It's good for your lungs, for your stomach, for your blood, for any part of your body, for your eyes. Garlic. I love garlic. I love the smell. I love everything about it. And it's just, it cleans your system. My least favorite action to do is peeling the garlic, because it's such a friemelwerk. Is het klein en het wil niet losgaan. But I just don't like the one that is already peeled. And you have to put oil in it and you leave it there for weeks. And I think it affects the taste of the garlic. So I just pull myself together and do the peeling. My children have a nice hack. They cut off the part that I just cut off. You know, this part here, this. They cut that off. And then they put it in a carbon, like something to close, and then they shake it really hard, and then they open it and it's peeled. I think that's a good hack, but I'm just used to peeling it, so I just peel it. Okay, that was the garlic. Let me put this in here. That's why I kept it, so I can keep my area nice and clean. Yes. Okay. Ginger. If you don't like spicy, but you do like ginger, you can just leave the pepper out and just use the ginger, because ginger is also, let me get a smaller knife. Ginger also has this spicy taste to it. So it will do. But in this house we eat pepper. I know with birthday parties I always have to consider other people because if I put like a little pepper inside, they will not eat it, especially the Dutch children that come here. The children are not used to eat pepper. They will not eat my food. So next time, if I know there's like little children coming that don't eat pepper, I just make some, I just buy some fries or something like that. Okay, I add a little bit water so that this will mix, because it will not mix if I don't add the water. This is a little bit too much. Okay, where's the... the cover where are you? Oh yeah, I used it for my shake. Voila. Now let me blend it up, blend it up. All right. So now it is like nicely blended, and I'm gonna add it to the soup. I'm gonna add all. I just remembered that I don't have no chicken stock. Like yesterday I cooked chicken and I used that chicken stock to flavor this soup, but today I will do it without. It tastes the same, it's just you don't add it tastes the same, it's just that you have to add maybe a little bit more herbs to it, but it's fine, it's not necessary. Okay, so I'm gonna on my stove. Find some spoon. I got too many drawers here in this kitchen, which is very handy, I love it, but sometimes I'm just looking for things when the children take out my dishwasher. Oh yeah, I have a dishwasher, yes. Remember my song where I'm singing about doing the dishes and I didn't have a dishwasher? If you want to know what song I'm talking about, please check out the link here or there. Check out my link. It will take you directly to the song. It's one of my first music vlogs that I did. It might seem like I stopped doing those music vlogs, but I didn't. I'm still gonna do them. It's just that there's time for everything. And your girl Cherry just came back from her little vacay. So just give me a little time, okay? Just give me a little time. Okay, I will put the gas high so that it will take time to fry a little bit. Not fry because I add water already, but cook on a high level. And then I add my salt. Voila. Then I add, for extra taste, I add a little bit of curcuma, just a pinch, because curcuma can have a strong taste. Just a pinch. Well, it was a little bit more than a pinch, but you should do it to your own taste. If you don't like curcuma or you don't have curcuma, you don't have to use curcuma. Where's all my herbs? The paprika. Oh, I forgot to. Paprika powder. It reminds me, I forgot to put my paprika inside. I'm still gonna chop it up and add it. I like to put a little bit of crayfish. Since I don't put no chicken stock in this soup, I use crayfish to bring it to a better taste. Like a special, like it's my bouillon replacement. My Maggi replacement, yeah. Because Maggi contains too much sugar. And if you use a lot of Maggi blocks, your food will just taste like sugar. It's not natural again. But the crayfish is just grinded little shrimps. Let's see if I still have a bag of it. I think this is the last one I had. Oh, I have one. Yeah, this is the crayfish. See, this is just the mini baby shrimps. and I just grind it and then I use it as a Maggi replacement. So if you're looking for something to replace Maggi or to give taste to your food, your soups, your stew, your anything, it's crayfish. It's crayfish you want to add. I put a little pinch of coriander. This is like this. Coriander and cumin. Oh, cumin. The taste of cumin is so strong. Also a little. And that's good. Maybe normally I don't add it, but today I'm in a spicy mood, and this is a fennel. And fennel also, oh, I love the smell of fennel. Fennel also give that sweet taste to the food. So this is what I will use. And if you add it early, it's better so that the seeds will also get blended. They will get soft and they will get blended when I'm starting to blend it, and they don't end up like little things in your mouth disturbing you while chewing and all that. So this is how the soup looks like right now. It's becoming a little bit mushy, which is good. Get the lentils a little bit soft. Let me cut up my paprika and add it to the soup before everything is getting soft and this is not done. Guys, I love cooking. If there's something that you want me to cook, you want to see me cooking, just let me know in the comments what you would like me to cook, what kind of soup, because there's so many soups. One of my favorite soup is this one, the lentils, but I also like pea soup, I also like chicken soup, I like veggie soup, I like mushroom soup. Oh, one of the children's favorite is asperges soup. But you also have sweet potato soup, leek soup. Oh, another one they really like is broccoli soup, cauliflower soup. I have any vegetable, I take it and I blend it into a soup. And with the right herbs, you can make any soup so tasty. There's a little pepper left on this thing, so I don't want to get to waste. Just dip it in there. I know this knife is for bread and not for cutting vegetables, but to be honest, this is the best knife I have at the moment to cut veggies. And wow, this one is really made for, but it's not handy for me. It's not my favorite. Soon I will get a new set, a very nice set. But for now I use this one. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And I'm just gonna leave it to boil. But this is how it looks. You can put everything in big because you're gonna blend it, so it doesn't matter. Let me have a quick taste here. If I have enough salt and everything. Ooh, it's very salty, but not too much. It's good because I'm still gonna add water later. Oh, my eyes burn from the onion. Yeah, guys, people who are saying that you should cut the onions because you are wearing glasses and it's not affecting your eyes, that is rubbish. It's affecting my eyes. I am feeling it. Maybe it takes a little bit longer than when you feel it, but I'm feeling it. Ooh. I think it's just an excuse for people to run away from cutting onion. Yes, so I'm gonna leave this stew to boil. The soup. I'm gonna leave the soup to boil. Let me put a. Let me find something to cover. I put it a little bit down. 5 is good. And then let me clean up my beautiful kitchen. And yeah, we'll see how the soup is doing. Dishwasher, but I don't put my pans and my plastic inside the dishwasher because it's giving. It looks like your stuff has been used for ages, so I just like to rinse my spoons and everything with the old-fashioned way. And also, I notice I get a lot of stains on my knives, like iron stains, or how you call it, roestplekken. And I don't know, I think it's from the dishwasher. I don't know what I can do about that to prevent. Guys, if you have a clue, please share with me in the comments. How can I get rid of roest, like stains in my, especially this. You know, it stays so fast. If you have any idea what I can use, if there's something I can put inside my dishwasher to prevent the stain from coming, please help me out and leave a message in the comments. What do you do to prevent this? Let me show you what I mean. Because last time I cleaned all this bestek, all this thing to eat. Here you can see a little bit. I already cleaned most of it, but it's bringing these stains, you see? What can I do to prevent the stains? Because especially my good knives getting spoiled. Look at this knife. You see? How do I get that off? How do I prevent my bestek from getting stains? Help me out. All right. Yeah, guys, I am from Netherlands and I'm speaking 2 languages. Very good. Which is English and Dutch. And my German, I can hear it okay, but it's not fluidly. I can, somebody ask me the time or the way, I can explain it to you, but anything else, I can understand German very good. I do understand, but speaking not really. So sometimes I'm stuck on the words and I don't know which word it is in English. I will translate it for you guys so that you know what I'm talking about. But sometimes you see me struggle in my video, then you know why. Because I'm a Dutchie. And my main language is Dutch. My second language is English. I always loved English. I did very good in school with English. And now I ended up with an English speaking man. And you know, I think I was always unconsciously preparing myself for the day when I would meet my African family and go to Africa. And then at least to communicate with them, I would speak English. I think low-key, I was just preparing myself for that. Because I always have a very interest towards learning English. And maybe as a child, you're not really focusing on why, but I just wanted to learn English. And now I'm very happy that I know English, because English is a word language, and I think it will help in the world if everybody could speak English. Okay, back to the soup. Check this out. Hey, it looks very good. Looks good. Let me see if the lentils are soft. Let me check if the lentils are soft. I think they still need a little. They still need a little boiling time. I'm gonna add a little bit more water because this is gonna be very thick. It needs to be a little thick, but not this thick. Bring it back to a boil so that the lentils can get a very softy. And then I'm gonna blend it up. I chop these 3 peppers up and I'm gonna add them like this to the soup. And it's just gonna have like an extra bite. It's so tasty, I love it. It just gives a little extra bite to your soup. And it's not like you are eating plain soup just with, yeah, it gives you like a little, I always want something to chew on in my soup. Not just only swallow. You know what I mean? Guys, if you have a good recipe yourself in a soup that you think I don't know how to make, or you think that I should really make for me and my children, please leave a comment. Let me know what kind of soup is your favorite and which one should I use to cook for my children, because I am just such a fan of soup lately. I just want to cook all kinds of soup. I want to learn all kinds of soup. And since I have a lot of, my channel is like universal. I got people watching all over the world. Jamaica, Africa, Netherlands, Spain, I saw Croatia, I saw England, Russia, Ukraine. I saw all over the world, China, India. I'm like, hold on. You guys know how to make delicious soups. So please, I beg, please. If you don't want to share the whole recipe, it's okay. You don't have to share the whole recipe, but just share like the name of the soup with me and the country where you're from, so that I can use it to make my soup, and I will make a video on it and taste it to see how it went. Yeah, if you would do that for me, I would love that. Okay, let me chop these little peppers. The seed is what makes the pepper strong, so you should just leave the seeds. Unless if you don't like it very spicy, then you can take the seeds out. But like I said, spicy family over here. Well, my children are not really a fan of pepper, but I try to teach them that pepper is healthy. And it's proven that people who eat pepper get less infections and they get less sick, because the pepper just burns away all the bacteria. It will not survive. It won't survive. And in Netherlands, when you're pregnant, they told me that you should not eat pepper. It's not good for the baby. But guys, it's rubbish. In Africa, people eat like 8 to 10 peppers. Not this one, the really spicy one, in one food. And they breastfeed their children, and look how healthy and strong these African children are. So that is not true. It's not true. I don't know why they are saying it. Maybe it's true for white people. It could be it's not good for white people, but for black people, it can't harm you. My children all eat pepper from young, and they are very healthy and strong. So, nay, it doesn't go for everyone. Turn it down, it's just jumping up in my face. Look at this. This looks already tasty. So this is how you want it to be. The lentils nice and soft, the carrot nice and soft, the paprika nice and soft. The onion is already almost gone. So I'm gonna blend it up now. The soup just jumped in my glasses. Voila. I don't know about your blender, but my blender, this is like warm proof. I can blend cool things and I can blend warm things. This is too much for my blender, so I will blend this part first. Good job. Ta-da! Blend. I don't blend it too long because it becomes too creamy. If you like it creamy, you should blend it longer. But I think I have to blend it a little because the fennel is not yet smoked. It smells so good. Okay, because the fennel is not yet totally done, small the way I like it, I'm gonna blend it a little bit on higher speed. Okay, that will do, that will do. Now it's nice and creamy. I think for today, because normally I would just blend everything, but like I said, I like to have some bite in my soup. I think I'm gonna leave this the way it is. I'm just gonna leave this the way it is, and I'm gonna add this to the soup. So that not all the lentils are small, and you still have some chew. Yeah, you still got some chew. I always like that when the soup is like, it got a little bite to it. So yeah. You see, it already looks great. Does it taste great too? That's the question. Let us find out. A new spoon. Ooh, it's very hot. It's really hot. I don't even miss the chicken stew, to be honest. It is sweeter this way. It is sweeter. I think also because of the fennel. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt to get that little bit salty, more salty taste instead of very sweet. I love sweet, but it tastes sweet. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. And a little bit more water so that it is not too thick. So in total I used 1.7 milliliter of water. So it's 1.5 liter for this soup. And I like the texture. I like the way it is thick but not too thick. And I like the way I saved some of the lentils and the carrots so that you still have a little to chew on. Let me rinse my spoon because I don't think it's hygienic if you do this tasting with the same spoon, even though you're living with your family. Voila. Perfect. The extra salt and water helped perfectly. That's the taste I was going for. Now I'm gonna add these peppers with seeds and all. And I'm just gonna bring it back to a little boil. And then I'm gonna enjoy my soup. Voila. Let me just add this too. I should have added this instead of the water, but I totally forgot I still have this. Okay, the soup is done. I'm gonna off it. And let me eat a little of my delicious soup. It looks delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tastes so good. Yummy. I know the children are gonna enjoy this, and I have to say the fennel that I add really gives that extra I was looking for. So it's a beautiful weather outside, so let me just enjoy my soupy in my garden. I like to eat on this trampoline. It's in the middle of the sun. And let me climb on it without the soup falling up. Hoppatee. Yes, let me enjoy my soup. It is so good, and I like that I left the lentils a little bit harder so that they're not all soft. It gives the extra vibe to the soup. If you like to have it more sweet, you can still add an orange, but because I already used the fennel, I don't want it to over spice it, so I'll just leave it like this. And it tastes good. So guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna enjoy this soup. I hope you, if you like soup, try the recipe once. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. And if you don't like soup, it's okay. You can also make a stew from lentils or from carrots. It's very versatile. So leef je uit, zou ik zeggen. I'm going to enjoy this, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.